Hey, Frank here, and this is what we did last night. So last night, we started kind of the routine that we think we're probably going to keep having, at least for the rest of this year. High school and junior high both met in the youth room, and then we knocked it up. We kicked it off with our Spotify playlist, and so that was playing over the speakers while the kids were coming in, kind of eating some snacks, playing pool, foosball, all that kind of stuff. And on the screen was our slides, kind of promoting our new social networks that the youth group has, so that way the kids can be connected to the student ministry, and encourage them to follow us on Facebook, Snapchat, not Snapchat because we don't have Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Then after about 15 minutes of hanging out, we called the students in to get ready for the service, and there was a countdown on the screen, and the countdown I chose was an old one. It was a 3-minute countdown about it was really close-up stuff, and you had to guess what the close-up thing was. I think I got it from DYM, so if I find it on DYM, I'm going to post the link below. But it was a good video. They weren't really as engaged as they were last week's countdown video, but still it was a good countdown video. And I don't expect countdown videos to be that big of a deal moving forward. I'm just kind of recycling old countdown videos I've had that are more than just like a video with numbers in the corner. So the countdown will be in the link below. So I showed 3 funny videos. The first one was a video that was from BuzzFeed that was like, these siblings need to be stopped or something. And it's just really goofy stuff, like the little sister running over their brother on the little play car, and little sister slapping older brother in the face. Just really goofy stuff. It was from BuzzFeed. I'll post the video below, but that got good reactions. The next video I showed was really funny. It was about it was almost like a PSA of kids that had been hurt by their dad's not funny jokes. It was called Dad Jokes Awareness or something like that. Anyways, the link is below. You can check that out. That one probably was the best one of the night. It was the funniest video of the night. That one nailed. All the kids were laughing in that one. And then the last video we showed that wasn't as funny, even though I thought it was hilarious, was from this YouTube channel about talking animals. And it was this dog that was responding to its owner about this cat that he wanted. So it was still funny, but I should have changed the order and put the dad jokes at the end because the dog one wasn't as funny, but it was still really good. So check those links below. Then we played 3 games, all of them from DYM. The first game was called Is Kanye Smiling? And that one's great. It's hilarious. It starts off with this little picture of Kanye's eyes, and then you have to guess is Kanye smiling or not. And then it shoots to the next screen, the next shot, where it shows him smiling or not smiling. Majority of them are them not smiling, and so if your kids know who Kanye is, which they probably do, and they get the kind of social joke that he doesn't smile, this is a really great game. The next game I played was an old classic one called Lamentations or Taylor Swift. And so it's one of those games where they show a lyric on the screen, and you have to guess whether it's a Taylor Swift lyric or from the book Lamentations. That was a classic one from DYM. You can check that out. And the last game I played was the game that is being promoted right now on DYM that's free. It's called the Whip versus Nae Nae. I think it's called Choose a Move, Whip versus Nae Nae. And so this game was good, but my kids weren't as interested into it. I think the Whip Nae Nae thing is that it's very tail end of being relevant, or maybe not being relevant, but it's almost to the point now where it's kind of annoying. So our kids were like, okay, Whip Nae Nae. They weren't super into it, but they played the game. We played it twice, and I wouldn't say it was the best game we played, but they allowed us to play it, is the best way I kind of explain it. And then at that time, we dismissed junior hires to go on into their small groups, and they spend the rest of the evening just in small groups reviewing the message that we talked about Sunday morning. And then the high schoolers stayed in the room, and we just basically talked about what it means to own your faith, what it means to really believe what you believe, and standing firm in a world that doesn't believe what you believe. And so after about 20-25 minutes of that, we broke into small groups where they went deeper into that subject of what it means to own your faith, and what it means to be bold in a world that wants to constantly challenge and pull you in different directions. So that's what we did this week. It was a pretty interesting night. The numbers were very different. We probably had the same amount of kids as we did last week, but because we split them, it was kind of interesting to see what was left. So there was maybe a handful of junior hires, and then there was a large group of high schoolers. It was majority high school girls, not high school guys, which is kind of, I guess, normal to expect in youth ministry. There's usually more girls than guys in a lot of youth ministries. But as we get the word out, I've been telling kids, hey, invite your friends. There's already people inviting their friends to youth group, and people are inviting their friends this week to next Wednesday. And so there is some momentum going, and it's pretty exciting. So I'm excited to see how the rest of this year is going to go with the student ministry as it grows, as they believe in this vision, as they believe in the fact that they are not just part of a Bible study at church, but they're part of a youth ministry. And that's been my biggest challenge this next several months is to kind of make the students believe in the vision. And so with small group leaders, I'll get it done. All right, that's all I have for this week. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'll talk to you guys later. God bless.